We're talking about Old Glory Bank. We're here at MFest. It's Charlie Kirk's event. Turning Point USA puts this on. It's a phenomenal event. You run into the most interesting people. I ran into Eric, who is the president and one of the founders of Old Glory Bank, which is something I know a little bit about because we've had Larry Elder on this show. We've had Dr. Ben Carson on the show, and they're two of the other founders. So we're thrilled to have him. And we learned that Old Glory Bank is not going to debank you because of your political affiliation. They're not going to hand your information over because you were, in one location or another, unless they got subpoenaed for it. They're not going to voluntarily give away your privacy. And I think that's important. And Eric, I want to share with you something. We're in the Pirate Money booth with Pirate Money Radio, and I wrote this book, Pirate Money, which we gave you a copy of. I hope you're familiar with it. We believe that there can be an entire ecosystem operating not just on greenbacks, Federal Reserve notes, but on gold and silver like there were in the early days. You talk Old Glory, in the original days, banks would print their own money, or they would have gold and silver, or they would use federal notes, or sometimes they use foreign money. Now, under the law today, you're pretty much limited to Federal Reserve notes, except if a state makes gold and silver legal tender and a pathway, it's constitutional. I can show it to you, Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution here. We would love to have further conversations. How do we integrate? Texas is looking at this. Oklahoma is looking at this. Georgia is looking at this. Florida is looking at this. I think you're going to have a half dozen or more states that are offering this, but in Oklahoma especially, Senator Dusty Devers and Senator Bullard have both contacted me in the past week saying, here's our legislation we're going to enter. Oklahoma is going to win this race and offer it. We'd love Old Glory to be one of our partners. What do you think?
I love the idea. I would love to learn more about it. We are a Oklahoma-based bank, so it sounds like there's activity in the state there.
The state treasurer, Todd Russ, is a dear friend, and he's supported what we've been doing and will support the legislature. I don't know. In some states, the leading banking official of the state is the treasurer.
Yeah.
The top cop for banks from the state basis. But here's an example. People say, I only want my gold and silver if I can have it in my hand.
Right.
Well, here's a $100 bill in my hand.
Yeah.
I have a few of these.
Yeah.
If I have all of my $100 bills, I've got a lot more than I can keep in my wallet.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable walking around or stuffing these in my mattress. So what do I do with them? I go to people like you, Old Glory Bank, and I put them on deposit.
Yeah.
And then if I want to spend them, I write a check or use a debit card, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
We think the same thing could work with ounces of gold and silver, especially if the state is the one guaranteeing and standing.
Yeah. Yeah. Fascinating. Well, good luck. I would love to learn more about that.
Okay, I think you're an innovative bank. Okay. I think you're going back to traditional banking principles. Can people get loans from Old Glory Bank?
Yes. So we have started out with business loans. So we have the whole commercial lending team, lines of credit, property loans, fleet of vehicle loans. That on the consumer side, we do home loans now, and we are starting to build out. We have not yet launched other consumer lending, but on the business side, yes. So a lot of small businesses are our customers. We have a couple thousand small business accounts that we've opened up in recent months. So yes, we encourage people to come to oldglorybank.com, learn about the mission of our bank, learn about the various checking and savings accounts for individuals and businesses. Learn also how to be an owner of Old Glory.
You're doing this initial public offering, and
that's right. And we've doing it under what's called Reg A, which is direct to the market. Individuals can go to own.oldglorybank.com and learn about the offering. And
what the offering is going to be?
It's effective late December, mid December, and
so by the time this airs, it'll be effective. So you just go on the market and buy shares if you want.
That's right. And go to our site, and then there'll be freely tradable shares. So we're excited about that.
And let me just interrupt here. We don't own anything in Old Glory Bank. They're not a sponsor of Economic War Room. We're not recommending the stock. We're just informing you, which we don't know if it's good for your situation or not. You get a good financial advisor to sit with you and talk with you about it, because we don't give financial advice on this show. But it is available, and that's something that wasn't available in previous years.